Good morning and welcome. It's Wednesday the 21st of September. I am Flat Cap Callum. This is my last video before an 8-day break. I'm hoping you are all very, very well. I'm trying to make it super clear here. There'll always be one that will go, no video today, at some point tomorrow. But yeah, 8-day break. That is starting tomorrow. So no content will come from the channel between Thursday the 22nd and Thursday the 29th. I'll be back on Friday the 30th on the morning. So, coming up today, last video before the break, I've had a little go, I'd say, a little go. It's a steak and a quarter day, so we've had 2 days of 3/4 steak this week, and the return's not been very good at all, so we've lost most of it off those. And yeah, I quite like some of the stuff today, so I've had a little go round, kind of all over really. I think I've got something everywhere except Perth. Unfortunately for Neil, who's a regular viewer who's off to Perth, I kind of mentioned a couple of selections yesterday, but yeah, nothing that would make the grade for the channel. Yeah, so I've got something everywhere except Perth, and at least 2 of something everywhere except Perth, I would say. So we'll do the review of yesterday, and then I'll go through today's bets. And it'd be really, really nice to end on a nice little high before I go on a break. But we're not owed anything. We're well ahead, and we'll just take what comes our way. So we'll see. And the other thing to flag, I guess, is last Friday night we had a little hat trick at Kempton. So I'm sure everyone wants to know: have I got another little hat trick coming up at Kempton? I've only got 2 horses, so I can't possibly have 3 winners at Kempton tonight. So to dash your excitement. So yesterday, 15 on, 233 back. That had a terrible start, as predicted, but couldn't get anywhere near to making up the ground. So that was got us off to a bad note. All bets off was competitive, but it only managed 3rd in a close finish. Cease and desist, very, very disappointing. Yeah, that's definitely one of the most disappointing horses of the day I've had for a while. International Law, that place, it was a place double, but 3s and 9s doesn't get you very far. And then in the other bet, yeah, Listowel, it wasn't great at all at Listowel. And yet again, the big price that drifted to 25 to 1. That placed in a real bunch finish. Nothing else really was that close. Talking Tough was the closest. So it was a place single off a 12p each way, lucky 15. So it wasn't great yesterday, but yeah, yet again the biggest price is the one that performed with credit. So you never quite know. So today, what are we starting off with? We've got 3 lucky 15s, and then I've got some combination doubles at Southwell. So I'm sure some of you are looking at some other races for combination bets and things. Yeah, Southwell is where I've landed, which is not probably what people expect. I do like the all-weather, as I've said many times. You've got less variable on the all-weather, so horses race there more frequently, and you've got less variables because you don't have to consider the ground too much. Sometimes if it's slow on the all-weather, there is a factor in there, but it does take out your variables, which means you get slightly more predictable results. So this bet, starting us off, 2 Goodwood, 2 Redcar. So 225 Goodwood, stately home, 20 to 1. 253 Redcar Barossa. It's gone down to 8 runners. It was 10 this morning. It's definitely worth having a bet on that. But if we get another outsider that's a non-runner, I think that bet looks less viable. But I've gone through the unraced ones, and I really think from a price point of view that is way too high. So even if it wasn't kind of the race structure it was, where you've got some shorties and therefore it's pushing the others out, I still think that's a bit high. So I'm going to have a go at Barossa because, yeah, breeding wise it looks decent. And Nigel Tinkler can put out a 2-year-old, and he can put out a sprinter because that's kind of what he deals in mainly. So we'll have a go there, and hope we don't get any more non-runners. Then 437 Redcar, Mrs. Bagaran 14s, and then the 520 Goodwood Rum Cocktail at 12s. So it's a 20p each way lucky 15 on all 4. And I should flag as well, for those of you who like the prices, 12 to 1's the lowest we've got on our 12 selection today. So 12 selections, 10 races, 12s is the lowest price we've got. So statistically, they'll probably all get beaten, won't they? And then we've got 2 doubles. So I don't know if it's clear enough on the colours, but in verbally speak, the Goodwood pair on a double and the Redcar pair on a double. So 1 double is Stately Home and Rum Cocktail, so that's a 40p each way double at Goodwood, and then the other double is Barossa and Miss Bagaran, 40p each way double. So that makes it a 760 bet. Sky are best, and then any one of 365 Paddy Power, Coral will get you best price guaranteed on those, and it's slightly worse off from a placings point of view. So that is bet 1. Bet 2. So I've only got 2 at Listowel today across there. So, and yeah, I'm sure people might think, oh, will I go for extra horses in these races? But I just like the 2. So bet 2 is this 310 at Listowel Macaroni, which we've taken a number of times. I think that's a good price. It's come in a bit, but I still think it's a good price. 420 Listowel Early Doors 14. So that's the one in Kerry National. But yeah, I looked through, and it's normally the kind of race I like to get stuck into, and I've just come up with the one. And then 6 o'clock at Southwell Hardy 12 to 1, 7:30 Southwell Capler Spirit 16s, 20p each way lucky 15. And then I basically had a non-runner, and I've had to tweak some stuff, but it's a 45p each way double on the Listowel pairing. So that's a 45p each way double on Macaroni Early Doors. Sky are best, and then either 365 or Paddy Power for place terms are equal, and you'll get best price guaranteed on those races. That's bet 2. Bet 3 is my Southwell combination. So yeah, these are the 2 races that I like best for value in terms of multiple horses. So it's the 6 o'clock Southwell Hardy and Alafdal, and 7:30 Eustath and Capler Spirit. 6 times 30p each way doubles. Sky best, and then 365 or Betfred are next best. 360 your bet for bet 3. And then finishing off the all-weather on the evening, 2 Southwell, 2 Kempton. So it's 6 o'clock Southwell, Alafdal 12s, 7:15 Kempton, Marion's Boy 18s, 7:30 Southwell, Eustath 12s. Probably would just edge it as my value horse of the day. Not, again, the most likely to win or place, but value-wise, Malcolm in the 7:45. So if it's all gone wrong, we're going to Malcolm to save the day there in the 7:45, 25 to 1. 20p each way lucky 15, and then again 45p each way double on the 2 Kempton, Marion's Boy and Malcolm. So it's a 690 bet. So yeah, I had a non-runner, which I'm not worried about. It wasn't a significant one, and I took something else out because the price went. So I had 14 horses originally about an hour ago, and it's now 12. But yeah, £25 for the day. I've kind of gone with it a little bit with some of the extra doubles and bits. I just thought it was worth having a go with those. So that is how we are going to finish the week before my sabbatical. And then what I'm going to try and do on the comments, try and make it helpful, and if people use it, they use it, they don't. Once I've done the review after the racing's finished, I'm then going to put in 8 entries into the comments entitled comments for Thursday the whatever it is, Thursday the 22nd of September. And then basically those of you who want to kind of continue communicating with each other, because I know people have got all sorts of varying types of communication apps and stuff they use. I don't want to go down that route for the channel, because it just is going to take even more of my time. But what I want to do is allow an opportunity for those of you who like to communicate and stuff on a daily basis about sharing tips or thoughts or promotions you've seen. I'll entitle it Thursday 26th September comments, and then that's basically a thread for anyone to communicate on that day, and then the same thing on the next day. So I'll put basically 8 comments, and then in theory, if it's at the end of the day, all you should need to do is then go into the comments, look for newest first, and they should be near the top, and then you can basically use that each day for those of you who want to communicate, and because it's a really good weekend as well. Yeah, I'm sad I'm missing it for the channel, because the Cambridgeshire is a handicap I really like, and then it's the Irish Zarovich. So yeah, my recommendation for bets for the weekend, the first thing I would be looking at outside of anything else would be looking at the Cambridgeshire and the Zarovich, and on Saturday placing some combination doubles across the Cambridgeshire on. So you probably have to do it about lunchtime when they've priced up the market properly and given you the extra place terms. But I'd imagine Sky are going to go probably 7 each way, maybe 8. You'll have to see, but across those 2 races. So yeah, well worth having a look. That's the Cambridgeshire at Newmarket on Saturday, and that's Irish Zarovich. I think it's the Curragh on Sunday. So yeah, that's what that'd be my main bets for the weekend. All right, I think I will end it there. Just a reminder, no golf this week. So partly because it's rubbish this weekend, 'cause it's President's Cup anyway, partly because just knocked off with the golf. I'm just going to leave it for a while. Yeah, I'm just frustrated with the golf because we've had much as we've had a great run the horses, the golf has been a bit rubbish, and I think we're about £97 down since I started the channel on the golf, and yeah, it's just it's not helping the vibe on the channel, so I'm just leaving it for now on the golf. Yeah, I'm going to stick to the horses for now. The golf may come back, but at the moment, it's something that's annoying me, and I'd rather just stick to the horses. Okay, thank you very much to everybody for all of the support over the last 8-9 months. It's been immense. The lovely comments, people who like the videos, people who have chosen to subscribe, people who have been a bit knocked off but haven't chosen to abuse me. All of that stuff is lovely, so thanks very much. Yeah, I shall be back in 9 days time. Oh, and the other reminder as well. Yeah, the other reminder. Yeah, I'm 2.5 weeks away from the London Marathon, and yeah, I think I'm up to about 480 quid on my Just Giving page, which is amazing because basically that's just mainly money from people I've never met before who are supporting Ninja Jockeys Fund, which is great. So yeah, feel free if you want to continue to support that. That would be amazing. And yeah, when I come back, I literally got a couple of days, and then it's the London Marathon on 2nd of October. Okay. Enjoy your day, enjoy your time, whether you're doing your own bets, you're cheating on me with another channel, whatever you want to do, and I'll see you when I'm back. Thanks very much. Over and out. Bye-bye.